I don't know if I'm going on. Oh, okay. How can you tell if you're on? Oh, I'm on. Oh, did you? I was sitting there trying to figure out how to get this thing going live, and there's a little tab up in the far right-hand corner. It says "Go Live." So I just clicked that. But now I want to know how I can bring in people if I want to chat. I want to bring people in. So I think these icons down below here, I have to click if I want to bring somebody in. Oh, hey, we got some people on here. Hey, everybody. Hey, She Stole My Thunder. And Rosalind. I'm just playing around with StreamYard for the first time, streaming. The last 2 times I've streamed, I've used YouTube. And at the bottom of the screen, hit invite. Whoops, okay. So I'm just kind of learning the layout here. Invite. Is that like... I see the different layouts. Oh, invite right there. Gotcha. I wasn't looking down far enough. Copy and paste it into the chat. So you hit invite. And then you go copy. See? And then go to, then paste it in the comments. Is that what you do? Hello. I think into the chat, yeah. Whoops. There. You want to say hi to Zipper? Here, Zipper, say hi. He's just laying down. He's tired. Okay, yeah, there you go. So what's that do? Does that allow people to come in and come up here and chat with me? Hey, Kenny. Yeah, I'm just playing around with StreamYard for the first time. I just want to know check out the features and everything, because I did one on YouTube a couple times, and first time I did it on YouTube, I didn't have any audio. I don't know what happened there. Well, I had audio for the first 5 minutes, and then it cut out on me, and I couldn't come back. And then I just did another live stream shoveling out from our last storm yesterday. I did my front walkway. That was fun. Then after that, we went to our cottage, and I shoveled off our deck and the path to our shed. So lots of shoveling. Okay, so I gotta approve them, hey? So if they click that link, it will bring up like a window for me to approve them to come up. Is that the way it goes? Does anybody want to come up? I'll make sure I have my charger here in case my computer goes dead. Doing laundry. Oh. Hey, Andy. Does anybody want to come up and join me? Because I really don't know. Oh, there we go. What's this? So I click add to stream.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good.
Welcome to the live-in world of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm getting brave enough to try it.
You gotta do it once. Gotta do it once at least, you know?
Yeah. I kind of like it. So I did one yesterday, shoveling snow. So I said, well, I don't really have to stare in front of the computer and try to make conversation. I can just shovel snow. That's what I'm good at.
I hear ya. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing
Excellent.
good. That was we had back-to-back storms. We had one last weekend, and then I think it finished off on a Sunday, and then we had like 4-day break, and then it started up Thursday night. It went Thursday night all the way into Friday, and all the way till about Saturday 10 a.m. and finally stopped snowing.
Yeah, I think it was the same for us in Montreal as well, where we had like a couple good snowstorms, and then it just laid back. And right now, thankfully, it's nice and clean and clear and all that. But who knows what God has planned for us as far as the weather is concerned.
I just checked, like, I get little flash ups from the Weather Network, and it just says for the Atlantic provinces, get ready for embrace for another storm coming up this week. Yeah.
I've had enough of snow.
I think it's going to start Tuesday, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's been like our winter never started until January. Like we got our first snowfall. It was like, well, we got a small snow, like I think about 5 centimeters. It was Christmas Day. We got snow. Yeah. And it didn't snow until the end of the first week of January. Then we got like another 10 centimeters, another 10 centimeters, like small storms, right? And then all of a sudden now we're just getting walloped.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's been pretty calm for most of the season until fairly recently. You're right, though. I mean, it's usually like that when it starts off pretty calm and we don't have anything. Then all of a sudden, like, end of January, February, that's when we, like you said, we get walloped. And even in April or something, we'll get some snowstorms. You're like, come on, let it start in November and then end in March. I'm good with that. I don't need snow in the middle of April or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be one of those winters, unfortunately, like it or not. So.
Okay. So I can, Rosalind said it's speaking my normal voice. Am I speaking too loud?
I find that you're okay, but yeah,
okay.
You don't
could be
have
a little
to
echoey because I'm in a room with cathedral ceiling, so it could be a little echoey there. But I was kind of like throwing myself into the computer to make sure you could hear me. So
it's hard to judge sometimes too. It's like, especially when you don't have somebody there to tell you, or hey, go, speak louder, speak softly, or whatever. Like it definitely. That's why I usually try to have my headphones on personally, just so that I can hear myself, and kind of correct myself. And oh wait, I am being a little loud or too quiet or whatever the case might be, or you hear that maybe there's like interference in your microphone or whatever,
Yeah.
But
I think maybe that's why I had the problem with YouTube when I first did the first live stream. I was just kind of fooling around where I was just speaking like this into the computer, and then I went and I plugged in my audio. And then for some reason that's what when people weren't able to hear me. I gotta go get my charger. So I'm gonna put this on my lap. I got my daughter's computer. I just kind of snagged it, and so I didn't want to run the stream through my work computer. I didn't think they'd appreciate that.
No, I don't think so either.
Turn some lights on.
There you go.
Hey, Danny. She's in bed. I gotta get your charger here, okay? Sunshine. Try to get this out of here.
Yeah.
I can't get it out. Hey, Dan, can you get your charger unplugged? She's pretending she's asleep because she doesn't want to be on YouTube.
She's being shy. Aww.
Yeah, I got it.
There we are.
There, I'll go back out to the kitchen. Sleeping Beauty alone. So how often do you go live?
I try to do it like 3 or 4 times a week, but I admit the past week or so I haven't gone live just because I've been under the weather, and I just wanted to give myself that chance to like recover a little bit and rest a bit. So but normally I'm live Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays. I take Wednesday, Thursday off, and Saturdays, Friday, Saturdays. So I
used to catch you there throughout the day because I work. I mean, I'm in front of a computer all day working at my day job from home, and I got notifications set on, so they pop up and I work away and listen away. And
thank you. No, I mean and that's the kind of the hard. Because I do work part-time as well, and I do have to go into the office, so that's what cuts it off a little bit for me. So I do have to be mindful of that, and I try to be live, like at the very least after work, so that way I don't have to worry about I have to cut the live just because I have to get to work or whatever. But my work schedule might change soon, so I mean, I might have to change my live schedules as well. So. But yeah, you definitely have to be mindful of your outside life, as a content creator. Obviously, YouTube isn't necessarily the end game for most of us, so
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go plug myself in.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can't get rid of that. Nope. Trying to figure out. There we go. Get that light off. There, I guess it's right there too.
I imagine you have the free version of StreamYard, huh?
Yeah, that's what I tried there.
I don't know if you have it, because I know it's a relatively new feature, but you can play background music on StreamYard. I don't know if that's something that's available on the free version.
Not quite there yet to figure that one out.
Okay, well, if you're on your laptop, on the right-hand side of your screen, you should have like brands, settings, all that kind of.
Yeah.
So click on the brands.
Okay. Yeah.
And then all the way at the bottom, when you scroll down that little section, you should have one that's for the music.
Oh, I just see it. Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's there. So basically, if it's available for those who have the free, you should be able to click on one of the music. Now, obviously, adjust your volume. Yeah. Because it's set for like 50%, which is usually too much. Yeah. I personally set it for like 15% or whatever. That's usually that right level where you hear it, I hear it, but then it won't disturb everybody else. So if ever you do want background music, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I see that right now. I'm playing with the volume. I won't put any music on it now, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it does seem to be copyright free as well, so you won't have to worry about it causing you any claims or whatever on YouTube afterwards. So yeah. Very cool. I mean, yeah, that's just something there to play around with and see if you have it an available feature for you on with the free. Yeah. But yeah, no, StreamYard too, for me, it took a minute to like get used to it and know what's available for those who have the free one versus the pay to use one and all that. So yeah, but yeah, it's fun. It definitely can help out. Yeah.
Yeah, and I plan on getting more into doing live streams. Like I want to have people on to interview and chit chat about different types of disabilities and different things, and there might be some different programs in their area that we can bring to light to help other people. So
that's a very good idea.
That type of thing, yeah. So I mean, I'm here in the Atlantic. I'm in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty big network of friends from the disabled community, because I've been playing so many sports for so many years. I've been in a chair now for 23 years, and so I made a lot of connections, and especially here in the East Coast, that I like to bring some of my friends aboard and just to share stories and help people.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's great about StreamYard as well. It's like you can schedule it so that like you can tell people, hey, I'm going to be interviewing this person on this topic. I'll be interviewing that person on that topic.
Yeah.
That way you're kind of like, quote unquote, getting some free publicity for your videos in advance. And I've noticed for me, people tend to like that, where not only are you scheduling your lives in advance, but when you're consistently, like, they know, okay, ParaLife is going to be live every Tuesday morning or every Wednesday afternoon or whatever your schedule is, people tend to respond to that a lot, like, quicker and easier.
Yeah.
It's like you're kind of training your audience to expect something from you almost, So it's like, if they know you're going to be live every Tuesday morning, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm going to set that time aside for him, or oh my god, I'm gonna miss it. There's like 2 or 3 YouTubers that I know pretty much. Okay, on this date and time they're gonna be live. So just a question of figuring out what the topic is. So it's like I kind of know Wednesday morning to expect a live from them. So if they're not live, I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Are they okay?
Yeah. Now I got a quick question there.
Yeah.
How do I get back to the chat?
You're gonna go back to this. Yeah, exactly.
That's private chat.
Yeah, on this next to it, or on top, you should have just comments.
Oh, okay, right up there. Jeez. I was trying to get on the StreamYard. I was like, how do I go live? I was at there for 5 minutes. I clicked the little having issues, and there's a little button that's at the way far right hand corner, the go live button. Like big red button. It's like, oh, I gotta click that. Like,
that's thing. And it's like at first I'm like, I see people using StreamYard to share videos and have backgrounds. I'm like, how are they doing all this stuff? Where do I go? And it's like, just click here, just click. I'm like, oh, okay, that's simple. All right,
Yeah. Oh, it was like when that worked. When we had to figure out Microsoft Teams, like when we started working remotely, like my whole group was from home. Me trying to get this Microsoft Teams stuff down, I'm like, oh my gosh! And I was just like scattered. I got on the phone with my boss, and then hanging up, and like 5 minutes later, on my phone with the boss again. Like,
yeah.
But now it's a piece of cake.
Is there somebody else that's waiting in?
I think there is. Yeah, I didn't see it. Thanks. I'm gonna let Marie in. There we go. Hello.
Definitely not
anybody that was supposed to be here.
No, for sure. You might have to edit that because it definitely was not a pretty picture.
No. Oh gosh, that was the first time that ever happened.
Yeah, so, and I've heard stories of that too. And I guess the first hint was when she wasn't responding. That should have been the first hint of because I thought maybe you knew her, but I
thought I didn't know her. I thought it was just this like a regular name. And I don't see any.
Yeah, and I mean, she was even in the private chat. So that's why I thought it was a real person, because I heard a couple horror stories of people like playing things on, on the some adult movies and stuff through that, and exactly. But
yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good little lesson there. I thought years ago, like I'm talking about, when YouTube first came out, that I should do a channel because, this other person wants to come in too, but I'm not letting anybody come in unless I know them.
Yeah.
But so anyways, for years ago, and I was like, I'd love to start a YouTube channel so I could start showing people about adaptive sports out there, right?
Yeah,
that there's sports out there for everybody. Even if you're able-bodied, if you have a disability, you can still get out there and play a sport. And not just one, but there's all kinds of adaptive sports you can play. So I was like, and then I kind of hummed and hawed. I was like, no, I'm too shy. I can't do that. So I kind of put it off. And then my twins are born, and I'm like, I should really start a channel just to show that you can't have a life in a wheelchair. You can build a life, because I was young when I got hurt. Well, I was like 22. I was young. I wasn't even started really. I was just kind of roaming around, lost, trying to figure out what am I going to do, right? Really never had. I was going to go to school. Sorry, I get some dirt. I was going to go to school, but other than that, it was just a young kid type deal, right?
Yeah.
And, so anyways, I had my twins there, boy, girl. And I was like, well, maybe I should start a YouTube channel just to show people that, there's sports, there is a life in a wheelchair. But then I kind of said, no, I can't do it. Too shy. I won't bother doing that. And then when COVID hit, I was like, okay, enough's enough. I said, because I would go into schools and I would showcase like wheelchair basketball.
Yeah.
And then at our local rink, we'd have the high school would have a block of 4 weeks where they would bring students in twice a week, and I would teach them how to play sledge hockey.
Yeah.
So we were doing that before COVID, and then COVID shut everything down. So I'm like, okay, so now what am I going to do for the kids and for people who want to try sports or who want to, you know what I mean? So
of course,
kind of like, okay, gotta do it. So just put my first video out a couple years ago, and almost 2 years ago now, put my first video out. I don't even remember what it was now, but yeah. So anyways, having fun with it. So
yeah, it's cool. I mean, and that's what's great about YouTube. It's given so many people, that opportunity to voice a little bit their personal lives, what they're going through, especially with the whole pandemic of like, so many of us are frustrated, or we have, some story to say, or whatever the case might be. And it's just allowed so many of us to voice our opinions and our thoughts, or just, for me personally, I don't know about you, but I like just being able to build a community online and be able to like make friends and meet people, and, really have a, that sense of connections that, like you said before, like before you were actually going out there and meeting people and explaining your life to actual people, and now that you can't do that, well, what other choice do you have? So it's like sometimes these bad situations kind of create these great things, so it's like it's allowing me to connect with people and be able to like really share my life story, even though mine is different from yours, obviously. You're still able to go out there and talk about your life and be able to say, hey, this is my experience, this is my thoughts and everything else, and people will pick up on that. And as long as you have a good story to say, and you're being authentic and genuine, people will listen to you. People will come and want to talk about you and your life and share whatever's going on with you at the same time. And that's what's also great about the lives, is that like it's real time, like with that little incident before, it's like sometimes you'll have hiccups, but hey, you kind of move on and be able to like really be able to share that person's life with them.
yeah, and that's like you said, the community. That's one thing I had no idea, that there's that side of YouTube. There's a community, because when I first started, I'd post a video once every 2 weeks. I think I looked at my analytics there a couple weeks ago about when I started and how many videos I posted. And I think I averaged 3 videos for the first 5 months per month, right? So I wasn't really into it. I was just kind of posting here and there. And then when I started getting more into it and joining live streams, then I kind of realized the community that you build with people. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like the friends that I've made and connections, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, 40 and broke. How you doing?
Yeah, Rosalind makes a good point there. When somebody's in the backstage, have them like turn on their camera or something.
Yeah.
Because you can see them, but nobody else can. So that way, I mean, obviously you don't my name, but I mean, for somebody like, that you don't really know, or if you've never seen their name before, you can always do that as well. So.
Yeah. I seen one guy, or I don't know if it was a guy, but somebody popped up there and I didn't recognize him, doing a bunch of hand gestures, and then they ended up leaving themselves. So it just looked like a red flag to me. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's good.
Do you know how to bring up people's comments so that it's shown on your end of it, or not really?
What do you mean? Like I can see comments right now on the right hand side.
But yeah, but on your screen, so that's shown at the bottom of your YouTube video.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know how to do that. No, I don't know.
Okay, so let's say in that comments, you can, I guess, maybe click on Rosalind's comment where she's given that suggestion.
Yeah. Oh, it says show. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, and you would show it.
Oh, very good. Awesome. Look at that. You're teaching me all kinds of stuff here. I love it. And 4-man, Kenny. Yeah, I could use moderators. I don't even know how you do moderators.
There's a couple of different ways you can do that. So to obviously, if you want to take this off, you either go to the next comment or whatever, or you just click on it again to just like, if you don't want it to, it's up to you.
I'll click on the blue again. It says hide.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Very cool.
There you go. Seeing as you're on your laptop, do you only have your StreamYard open, or do you have StreamYard and YouTube open?
I just have my StreamYard open right now.
Okay. So basically that's my suggestion to you, is always have StreamYard and your actual, like, your live going on YouTube open at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So to make somebody mod, if you have a second tab with your YouTube going, you're able to make them a mod in real time. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you want to need a moment to get that organized or
I'm going to
whatever.
bring up YouTube
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Because even for me myself, it's like since sometimes my mods aren't always there, I always have my own YouTube going. So that way, if I need to intervene, I can always do it on my end without having to go here, go there, do this, do that. So
yeah, okay, I got my I have YouTube open. I'm looking at my stream right now.
yeah, so open it up. Obviously, try to mute your YouTube
so
live.
echo, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's muted.
All right.
And
so when you're looking at YouTube itself, you should see your own chat going, right?
let's see here. Yeah, I see it down here. Yeah.
All right. So when you hover over somebody's name, you're gonna see three dots on the right hand side of it. You're gonna click that. Then a nice little drop down menu is going to come up. One of them, I think, all the way at the bottom should be add moderator.
I see that. Yeah, I'm on Kenny right now. Ford man, if you want a mod for me, if you're going to be sticking around for a little bit, that'd be great. I'm just going to click it.
Yeah.
If he's there, if anybody else, that's great. Hey, look, you're teaching me all kinds of stuff. I love this.
Might as well. And you should be able to add like 3 or 4. So if you want to add me, you can add me. If you want to add Rosalind, you add Rosalind. Whatever the case might be, right?
If anybody wants to help, just put in the chat there that you'd like to help out. I won't be too much longer. I just wanted to get a little taste of StreamYard.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to help.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you have any other questions.
Yeah, I got you in there now as a mod, I think, Kenny. Shouldn't he have like a little hammer? Oh, there it is. Okay, I went back over to YouTube and he's got the wrench.
There you go.
Yeah, it does, Rosalind. Yeah, that's like anything. This was the first time with the YouTube live too. I had.
Yeah, YouTube. I haven't because I don't know if you know, but you have to have a certain minimum amount of people to be live. So I didn't have that minimum for the longest time. So I never bothered to go live with YouTube. Now that I have it, and it's like, I don't know, it just seems, not quite so streamlined and easy. But excuse me.
Yeah.
But no, so far, especially with StreamYard, you're, like I said, you're able to play music, you can play videos. It just seems to be more easier and makes more sense to go live with that for now, at least. And I do like the fact that you're able to like have other panelists and people come up, and you don't seem to really be able to, do that with YouTube itself.
Yeah.
The other thing too with the free version, I don't think you can, but with the paid version, you can go live on StreamYard and YouTube and Facebook and a whole bunch of other social media sites. And I don't think you're able to really do that with YouTube itself. So that's the other frustrating thing with YouTube when you go live with it. So.
Yeah, I seen that when I went into StreamYard. It had connect with, and it gave you the options of Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We got all kinds of comments coming in here. Watch the tutorials. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely watch the tutorials. I'm going to do something here.
Yeah.
Oops. I don't want to do that. I almost blocked you. I wanted to go show the her comment. I almost blocked it. I almost blocked it. Oh, jeez.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you can even excuse me, create what's called banners and stuff where like the person like that comment just stays at the bottom. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen you in a couple of my French classes. Like with the banners, that's what's like you can like keep something up there so that way people can like read it and or have those little tickers where it tells people please like and comment and all that stuff,
Yep.
and just goes rolling down sort of like a news ticker. And StreamYard is good for those little but like I said before, it does sometimes take a minute or two to like get used to the buttons and knowing the flow of it and knowing, okay, this needs to be a banner, that needs to be a ticker, and okay, let me get my background going. And I don't know if you have like an intro outro, but you can also add that as well, so that way when you're leaving you can like play your outro, and that'll be like your visual cue later on as well to like, okay, I can edit anything after this to cut it out. And
yes,
yeah.
So when I hit end broadcast now,
Yeah.
will it automatically be private on my YouTube channel, and I have to go in or so I can edit out that other part?
Yeah. For mine, no. I've seen people where they do set it so that it's automatically private. So that's something that you'll have to look on your end of it, how you're exactly. But yeah, even if it's not, that would be my, especially for this one, where definitely go back and make it private, so you can definitely deal with that incident before, so
No. I don't know, like back to your French class, I don't know a whole lot of French. Like I know like more or less like kind of like single words.
Yeah.
My kids are in French immersion and they know. I was right up to the grade. Well, they started in grade 3.
Yeah.
So I was probably right up to about halfway grade 3 level, and then they lost me. So no, I'd say probably grade. No, I think I was probably good at grade 5. I'd say probably up to grade 5 level. But when they got to middle school, it was all over. That was it for me.
listen, at least you know something. It's better than nothing. And it's like I always tell people, we all learn another language one word at a time, right? If you started speaking Spanish to me, I'd be completely lost as well. So don't feel bad. Like, look, as long as you can say bonjour and how are you, I'm good,
Yeah, well, some people think that living on the East Coast it's a whole new language anyways. Like,
pretty much.
From like where I am, I'm in the Fredericton area, and then we go an hour and a half up north in the Miramichi. Their dialect and the what am I trying to say? Like the kind of sayings that they have. It's just like you can hard. Sometimes you just couldn't understand them. You don't know what they're saying. It's like a gypsy type. So
I know.
It's just different like that all over the province. Even with the French language, when you're in Moncton, it's different than the French in Moncton is different than the French up north. It's
for sure.
It's
like that with all the languages, right?
Yeah. Because I played a lot of basketball with some guys up north, and they're speaking French so fast, but every like fourth word is an English word in there.
They're seeing that good old franglais, huh?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I know, I hear that. Well, especially here in Montreal, you have a lot because we're a very bilingual city.
Yeah.
It's like if it's not French and English, it's English and Arabic or whatever, and it's like you'll have that whole. Wait a minute, they use an English word. I know that one. So it's like you're always trying to pick up on the few words that you know. And
is that Kenny wanting to come in? I'm going to put him in. I know this guy. Okay. There we go. Hey.
Howdy.
Hi.
Thanks for allowing me to come up on your very first live stream.
Hey, man. Yeah, no, I'm happy that you're here. I know we've been on other streams. I haven't been on with you ever, but I've been like watching and listening and on your stream and other people's streams that you're on. You get around. You're a lot. You're everywhere.
Yeah, well, I shared out your live stream up my community tab and on Facebook.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. So.
All right, Rosalind. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Rosalind. Yeah, I'm usually multitasking. I usually got two or three other streams at the same time.
I caught one. You were, I think it was New Year's Day or New Year's Eve with Loves You. And I think you were on so late that you had fallen asleep.
I think so, yeah.
I laughed so hard at that. You just see yourself drifting off, and then I was like, oh gosh, he's out. But yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah.
So And how long have you? She stole my thunder. How long have you been on YouTube for?
I mean, technically for me, I've been on since like 2015,
Okay.
but it hasn't been until like September, October of last year that I really took it seriously. And like before, I was just uploading videos of like, hey, I visited that museum and I took that video, so let me just upload it. So it was more of a quote unquote storage space that I was using YouTube for rather than actually creating content. But then I saw a few people like, yeah, I make 30K a month on YouTube. How much? Excuse me? What can we do with YouTube? Let me at least give this a try, you know? Like, even if I don't make it to 30K a month, I'm good making $100 doing YouTube, you know? Like,
yeah, why not?
You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, you know, if I can make even that much, I'm good, you know. It's like, and like I said, to do something we all naturally do anyways, right? We all talk, we all have a story to say. So if YouTube wants to share its money with me, I'm not gonna say no.
Get a piece of the pie, right?
You know, even if it's just a couple crumbs, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, that's what. What's that?
I was gonna say, you know that last blank square on the StreamYard side?
Yep.
Click on that. That will spaces it. There you go.
Oh, all right, because I was seeing like half my head. So
Yeah.
I was kind of going over this.
Yep. There you go.
Yes, sir.
That last blank square is the best format to always use when you got 3 or more on the panel.
Awesome, man. Thanks for the tip. See, I'm
You're
getting all these
welcome.
tips. I'm getting all these tips. That's great. So I'm gonna be a pro here. Let me get back here. I lost it. I'm back on my YouTube by mistake. Hit the tab. There we go.
There you go.
Pretty cool. Pretty fun.
Yeah, no, it's always good to have people that know better and that can teach you their things and avoid some of the struggles for you that some of us have been, you know. If I can avoid some of the mistakes for you, better for everybody.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. So, Kenny, how long have you been on YouTube for?
Well, I created the account back in August of 2016.
Yep.
But I did not, I was just kind of getting my feet wet, just going to people's chats. I didn't really have, I was basically just a supporter when I first started out. And because I didn't really know nothing about YouTube. And there's this, I got on this one channel that's really close to me. They only live maybe about 2 miles down the road from me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know them. It's called Big Joe and Malia's World.
I don't think so.
But anyway, what I was going to say was they do a lot of vlogging in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, restaurant reviews. They even do home cooking recipes. They do RCR, car-related toy type things and different things with their channel. But anyway, what I was going to say was someone in their chat had asked me one day if I plan on creating my own YouTube channel. And I said, well, no, not really, because I didn't really know what to do, you know, so I thought about it and sat down and I said, well, you know, I like to try new things, try new foods, new adventures and things like that. So I just started vlogging me trying new foods and going on new adventures and things like that. So, and I think I put out my very first video June or July of 2000 and either 18 or 19. I can't remember which.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So but and then I've been going with it ever since. So
Yeah, it is fun. I enjoy it. Like I said, the whole I was talking earlier there about the community that you build, right? It's just I had no idea there's that side of it. Like, I mean, I had an account years ago, but I was just always watching videos, and I don't even think I was subscribed to anybody's channel. I just kind of kept surfing and didn't realize you could subscribe. But then, like I said, when COVID hit, I said, okay, I got to get out there and try to help people with showing sports and different parks. I did a couple parks that had accessible trails and that kind of thing, to show people, and some camping videos of how I camp in a camper, that type of stuff, just to show it can be done, and little tricks of the trade that I've learned throughout the years too, right? To help people that think maybe I can or I can't, or they don't know if, just to help them, give them some insight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always good. Yeah.
I'm still listening.
Yeah. No, I've finished.
I'm multitasking as usual. I usually, as you may have known and heard, I usually play 2 or 3 different live streams at one time.
Holy moly. Yeah. So you must have like a whole panel of screens.
Yeah, you sound like me, Kenny, where it's like me too. I have like several tabs going. Right now, I have like 4 of them going right now, but that's a low end for me.
Oh, wow. I'm behind the game. I just have me. I'm not at that stage yet. But no, I have, like, when I'm at work, and I'll listen to a lot. I'll mostly listen, because I find when I listen, it just keeps me more focused on my my work. It blocks out all the outside noise at home, and then I just listen to, like, your channel there. She Stole My Thunder, and I'll just kind of listen along. And then once in a while, I'll chime in. If I need a break from my work, I'll chime in and comment or have a little chat, and then back to work I go.
Yeah. I have a couple people I do that with as well. I'm sure you've seen her like on mine, Lash's Journey, where oftentimes she'll go live when I'm at work. So I'll just have her live going in the background. And like you said, when you have a lull a little bit, or, a moment, hey, how's it going? And, it kind of keeps me, keeps me focused and, not too bored at work either,
Yeah, I have 2 tablets, a PC, and a phone. And if you count my dad's phone, that'll be 5 devices that I can play 5 different live streams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I support a lot of channels if you may have seen before. And
yeah, I've seen. I support a lot of channels as well. I mean, I'll go on their channels. I'll listen and watch some of the videos and comment, and I'll be genuine about it and listen to the videos. So, but yeah, it's like to support people and help them grow.
Yeah, I mean that's usually why that's why I like going on my computer, because I can open up like several tabs and like still participate in people and be live with you, but still, hey, comment on other people, or not have like 0 people on there. I've seen those couple lives where you're literally the only person in the audience, and you kind of feel bad because that person is trying so hard. But we've all been there at one point where we're literally just talking to the screen and there's like nobody there, so it's like, you kind of have those moments when you're first starting off where it's like you kind of have to accept the fact that, hey, look, as an audience, it's, you have 40 million YouTube channels to choose from. You're not going to be, the center of attention for everybody, so it's like that hardest part is building that audience, is getting people to like, I have something interesting to say, please come and watch me. But once you have a few dedicated people, it's at the very least you're going to have those people consistently there. That's what I was like about my community. It's like there's always that 2 or 3 people where I'm pretty sure that they're going to be there, and even if that's all I have in my life, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you said too, being consistent of when you want to go on, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be like, just like a sitcom show. Every Thursday night, you used to have Seinfeld on. Every Thursday night, or Friends, whatever it was.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you knew you look forward to it. It was, oh, okay, Friends, 9 o'clock.
There
We'll
you
plug
go.
in, and there you go. But yeah, consistent, being consistent. So
Hey, Michael Ann, spoiled mama.
hello, yeah. So it's pretty cool. I had a question. I did ask you a question, but I forgot now what it was.
You're too young to be at that age where you forget things. Come
Oh
on,
gosh.
you can't have brain farts. What is this?
I wish I could say I was young, but I'm not. I'm no young buck anymore.
Come on, you're 22. That's a lie I always go with on YouTube. You're 22 until
22. Yeah.
22 until you can prove otherwise.
Well, if you go back to the stream, I gave you how old I was when I got hurt, and then I also said how long I have been hurt. So,
but
that
it's
would give you-
okay. Those are all made up numbers. Those are all
that's
made
right.
up numbers.
Yeah, just numbers I pulled out of my hat, just thinking.
That's it exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. So how's it in Montreal? Like how is it there? Is it shut? I mean, I guess businesses and everything's all picked up again. And it's is it back to like its normal hustle bustle or?
Not really, because they put us back onto like partial restrictions, like the
Okay.
bars and gyms have shut down again. So
Right.
that's so that's been closed for a while, which kind of sucks. It's like, you're finally getting into the rhythm of, okay, let me go get a beer after work. And it's like, you can't really do that anymore, So it's like, it really sucks. But I know a lot of people, I don't know if you heard that, about that protest in Ottawa where, they're really trying to like, so many of us are just tired of all these restrictions and shutdowns and, can't do this, can't do that, go here for this, go here for that. And it's like, I just want to have a beer. I just want to, go out with my friends, and it's like I get it, I don't want to put other people, in danger either just because I want a beer, but
Yeah.
at some point it's like, look, it's been 2 years. The numbers haven't really seemed to have changed anywhere for anybody, like why are we doing all of this if it's not really helping,
Yeah.
So
I kind of had that feeling too, because we came out of a 2-week partial lockdown again. I think this is our second week out of it, and I think it was the same thing. It was the gyms were closed, all rec sports, and like all sports were put on hold. So there's no competitive sports being played. School sports were on hold, and no restaurants. You could do takeout. If they had takeout, you could do the drive-through or your DoorDash or whatever you want to do. And so that was 2 weeks. And I'm kind of like, after that, I was like, well, what was the point of that? Because it's only 2 weeks just to disrupt everything. And then to go back, it's like nothing changed. But yeah, well, we're back on the ice today for the first time.
That's good, at least.
In 2 weeks playing sledge hockey. So it was good to get back out.
Yeah, for sure.
See everybody. So.
Yeah, no, I definitely miss being at the gym. That's, I never thought I'd be the person because it was only in maybe 2016 that I started to go to the gym regularly. Before that, I would never see myself as like the gym person. I definitely became a gym rat, and then I had to stop for personal reasons. And then, okay, I'm going to get back into it and start to get a rhythm. And then the whole pandemic hit. I'm like, darn you.
Yeah.
When I was getting into it again. Come on now.
I'd be lost without the gym. Like that's my go. That's like one of my happy places. I go there, and I go to a certain time every day, and I know the crowd that's there. I've known them for years, and even from a gym way back in early 2000s that we used to go to. Then we moved to another gym, and so I've kind of been with these people for like almost 20 years. A certain few of them, and just see them at the gym and just your gym friends, right? So,
yeah that's it. And I mean, it's like anything else. We're social creatures, right? So the second you put us into isolation, it sucks, like you're you're craving those connections, which is what I was saying before. Like the second YouTube came around for a lot of us and like became that option, a
Yep.
lot of us took it, because it's like
Exactly.
you want to be able to connect, you want to be with your friends, you want to be able to talk to your family or whatever, So it's like it's really frustrating that despite your best efforts, you can't make those connections, So
Yeah. Hey, Jason. I haven't eaten pizza in 2 weeks. I was so tempted last night at the cottage with my family. They had pizza there, and I was like, oh. And my wife was like, oh, I have a healthy pizza. It's this, and I looked at it. I was like, it doesn't look that healthy. I said, maybe there's a few things healthy on top of it, but it's all the stuff under it. And I was
yeah.
like, I said no. So I pushed it away. So I had my hamburger, and I had the mixture of lean hamburger, rice, and peppers, all that stuff that I have. And I like that stuff. I really like it. I enjoy. I just pretty much, grew up on hamburger and rice as a kid. That's what my mom would make, and except we would throw a bunch of ketchup on it. You know, hamburger, rice, and sausage, fried bologna. That
Y'all
kind of
making
stuff.
me hungry talking all that stuff now.
What's that, Kenny?
I said, y'all making me hungry talking all that stuff now.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I had eaten earlier, I would get hungry too with all that talk. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, my brother would put ketchup on everything too, and I hated it. It's like, come on. Ketchup can't be the only quote unquote sauce that you use. There are actual like sauces you can make, like good gravy for the meat and salad dressing for the salads. Come on,
Yeah.
man. It can't just be ketchup all the time for everything.
Yeah, it's so weird because I was so picky as a kid, with my food, what I ate, like no vegetables. I didn't, like when I was a kid, I didn't eat anything. And it was like I said, it was all ketchup. I never touched mustard or relish or any of the salads, dressings or anything like that. But now, as I got older, it's like I'll eat anything. I'll put in, all the salad dressings. I like mustard. I love mustard. I'd rather put mustard on than ketchup, and relish. So it's just the way my taste buds changed, or just I guess my willing to try things. So
Yeah, I think a lot of kids go through that where they just like it's no to everything, no, no, no,
yeah,
and at some point, like you said, it's like you're mentally something switches in your brain. It's like, why am I saying no to like bell peppers or no to this or I used to hate asparagus, and now I'm like, why did I
I
hate
love
this?
asparagus.
You
Yeah,
know exactly. It's like like what's so horrible about asparagus? It's even today I was like, not today, but Friday I had to do some of my groceries, and it was like I'm literally looking for asparagus on the shelf. They didn't have any. I'm like, come on, why? Who doesn't have asparagus? What is this? But you asked me 5 years ago or 10 years ago, eat asparagus. I was like laughed in your face. I mean,
oh, I love asparagus. You put it on the pan on the parchment paper, and you put it in the oven and bake
mm,
it. Oh, you take it out. Yum! Just to get a little crispy, the ends.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
love it. You just eat it. Eat it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with eating the topping sometimes, eh? Yeah, I'm like you, Jason. I've just been on ground beef, and I have my eggs in the morning.
Mm,
I'll have one whole egg and then a quarter cup of egg white after my workout, my cardio. I'll have fasted cardio first thing in the
hmm.
morning, most mornings, and then I'll have my egg, and then I'll go and have my coffee, and then log into work
There you go.
for lunch. Yeah. So I started a new training program. Well, it's not new. Sorry, I did this training program last year, a Jay Cutler challenge. I was in a group. He's a four-time Mr. Olympian, and I don't know how I found him on YouTube, but I did. And I said, I'm going to
Mm,
join this challenge and give it a shot. I did a lot of exercises, played a lot of sports, but I really never actually took on a workout eating program and actually committed 100%. I do bits and parts and da 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 da. But so I said, I'm going to buckle down and do it. It's only 6 weeks, so I can do this 6 weeks. So, anyways, went into it, and wow, it was to the point where I actually weighed my own food, because he'd have the diet, the meal plans out for you, what you should eat, what days, and the workouts you're doing, and he wanted you to calculate your macros and all this stuff and stuff I had no idea what you had to calculate. So anyway, I stuck to my guns. I did the 6 weeks, and the results were awesome. So I'm going back to that last week. I started.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I decided to give it a try. Not a try. I'm going to do it again for the next 5 weeks. So that's why I haven't been eating pizza.
Yeah,
My favorite, my all-time favorite.
I know. Give me a good pizza and a beer, and I'm good. But yeah, no, it's tough. That's what I've always struggled with. Like getting me physically active was fine because, like yourself, I played hockey. Played different sports growing up, so being active was never the issue for me. It was really just what I eat. It's like I was that kid like yourself, grew up on fast food, grew up on hamburgers and all the stuff that, okay, hamburger every once in a while, it's not that, it's not a bad thing. But I mean, when you're consistently eating junk food or fast food or whatever, or not so healthy, or at least like if you're only eating the meat, but you're not having fruits, you're not having a healthy drink, you're not, it's gonna catch up to you eventually. So that's what the thing that I'm always still struggling with now is like, okay, add a few more greens. It's okay to have asparagus. Asparagus is not the enemy, and just add in those things. Now I don't know if you watch that channel. It's Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life, and that's what part of what they're about. It's like just add some fruits and vegetables. We're not telling you don't have hamburgers. We're not telling you don't have pizza. Just okay, add a few little extra toppings to it. The pizza doesn't, just because it's pizza doesn't mean you can't add some more peppers to it. Add some, it's okay to have salad and a pizza. It's not the a one or the other kind of thing. So
yeah. I guess if we had the pizza, if it was like a homemade type pizza, like on a naan with your spinach and that kind of stuff, but this is the bought in Delicio.
Oh yeah.
It's really yummy. But it's
I'm
really
sure
bad
it was
for you too. So
yeah.
But it's only, like I said, it's only 6 weeks. I can do it. Did it before. I can do it again.
Yeah.
And, what was I gonna say? Can't remember what I was gonna say now. Jeez, look at that, I'm forgetting already.
Don't worry.
My age.
Yeah, you're only 22. Who are you kidding?
22, 22 and a half, I admit.
Oh, yeah, that's that half part. Yeah, that half will always mess up. I know, it's okay. Don't worry.
My nephew's going to move to Montreal.
Okay, cool.
He's in Ontario now. He was in New Brunswick, then he moved to Ontario, and then I ran into his girlfriend at the gym on Friday, and we're just chatting. She said, yeah, Jacob's coming back, his name, to New Brunswick, and then they're both moving to Montreal. I was like, awesome. So now I have a place in Montreal to crash if I ever go again.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll show you. I used to go to Montreal at least twice a year for years and years, just for sports, right?
Yeah.
For wheelchair basketball and for para ice hockey. Hi, Max. And so it was always a fun time going there, and I missed that. The last time we were in Montreal playing, it would have been 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
Para ice hockey, sledge hockey.
Yeah.
So I think the Americans call it sled hockey.
Yeah.
And you're over in Europe, I think they call it sledge. In Canada, they called it sledge for a long time.
Yeah.
And but now they're trying to make it all universal para ice hockey. So
yeah.
So you got three or four different things on the go there. They all mean the same.
Yeah. To me, it's all hockey, no matter what. I don't care.
Exactly, hockey. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you're playing hockey, I can respect you. If you start telling me hockey's the worst game in the world, then I have an issue.
So you must cheer for the Habs?
Of course. What other? Is there any other team?
I can't say anything after last year's playoffs. Okay, I cannot.
No, yeah, we did pretty well last year, but no, I do admit that since '93, the team, my goodness, it's been breaking my heart. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, since before I was born, the Leafs have been breaking my heart. I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, so.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
I guess this relationship's over. No.
That's it. I'm gone. Where's the end button? Where's the No.
Yeah. But like after Montreal came back and took out Toronto in last year's playoffs, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't say anything to my Canadian friends like Montreal had fans,
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
I can't because I can't. We just
Yeah,
blew
we
it.
took you out. We took you out.
Yeah, Jason, go Leafs, go! They're exciting.
No.
Once we get past that first round, we'll go all the way.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
We never can get past that first round.
Yeah, exactly. It's always that. No,
Kenny,
go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, Kenny. Do you follow hockey at all?
No, I sad to say I'm not much of a hockey fan.
No, because you're quite south, are you?
Huh?
Are you down south? Are you?
I'm in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee.
I'm about 45 minutes to an hour from the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area.
Okay, I know where Tennessee is. I've never been to Tennessee. I've been to quite a few states, but not Tennessee.
Yeah. But hey, Brandon Jackson, and hey, Pretty Disabled. But yeah, I'm about an hour and a half from the Knoxville, Tennessee area. You know where Knoxville, Tennessee?
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna look it up there. I know where. Yeah, I know the area.
An hour and a half to 2 hours from the Knoxville, Tennessee area.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Most people online know it as East Tennessee.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. So
yes, sir.
I've been here all 27 years of my life. So
yeah. Yeah, I haven't moved too far from where I originally grew up. I grew up in Fredericton, and last 20 years or so, I've been out 15 minutes from there, just out in a little community called Nasonworth. So it's just a little road. 5 minutes, you're in, you're out.
And I myself have been born with several.
Hey, Kilburn. Sorry, Kenny.
I myself have been born with cerebral palsy and hydrocephalus. So.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I don't let it get me down. So.
That's good, man. It's good. It's good. Oh, I think I see Brandon. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wants to come on in.
Hello.
Hello there, Brandon.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, Kenny.
What's going on, Matt Kilburn?
Oh, love the accent.
Because I have my AirPods on me. To hear you better, for some reason with my iPhone, on anything like this type of stuff, it just makes it sound like the volume's low when it's full blast. It's annoying. Just get my AirPods in. 1 sec.
Yeah, we're just chatting about nothing really. We're just having conversation. I was actually on here just to play with StreamYard, just to get familiar with it, and she stole my thunder, took me through a nice little tutorial, and not saying I know everything about it, but I'm a lot more comfortable using it next time I come on. So it's a big thank you to her.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I helped you out a lot too.
Yeah, Kenny there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my camera's glitched out. 1 sec.
I know that
no.
This is the most common.
Oh, we lost Brandon.
Yep.
This is the most common streaming service that most people use.
Yeah. Okay, I think he's coming back.
There you go. Oh.
Nope, he was there.
Yeah. No, if it's not StreamYard, it's the camera itself that bugs out every once in a while. But I'm sure he'll be back.
Now you do know that on the free version you only get like 20 hours per month, right?
Oh, do you? Yeah. I did see something about a time limitation.
Yeah,
and
you only get 20 hours per month, and you can only have 6 people up on a panel.
Yes, I did see the 6 people.
But
I don't know if I'll be going over 20 yet.
But what I'm saying, I'm just saying for future live streams.
There's Brandon again there. There you go. The eyes got me. Yeah.
the maximum
Future,
is
Kenny.
6
Yeah,
for
I'll keep that in
3p
mind.
for the
That
free
if
mode.
I get something on a consistent basis of live streaming, if I get a show of bringing people up, that definitely have to go and probably upgrade.
Now with the upgrade, you can either pay $25 a month, or you can pay it $240 for the year.
Yeah, probably
And
240. Just get that done and over with.
That's why I did mine. I just went ahead and paid $240 for the year, and I don't have to worry about it for a year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm not going to stay too much longer. It's 10:30, creeping up on 10:30 my time there. And I'm going
That means you're an hour ahead of me.
Well, don't forget, I'm still got your stream.
Oh, look at that
on my TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. That's better.
There they are. Hello.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, right on. No, it's worth upgrading if you're going to stream much. I'm going to do this. This is what I learned tonight. I can show a comment on the bottom. Learned that tonight.
Yeah, there's lots of little funny things that you can do with StreamYard if you know it in advance. Like like it was suggested, maybe watch a couple YouTube tutorials and ask a few questions and things like that. I'll definitely try to help you when I can. But
awesome.
Yeah, because
the number one thing. Sorry.
Go ahead. Beauty before age.
The number one thing you must always keep an eye on is anyone you bring up, make sure they always show the face. Otherwise, it could be a troll. As the inappropriate ones, they are real bad because they come on and it's mostly boys and they show the.
We had a little incident early on tonight. I was, but it was I gotta go and delete that out of there, edit that out. So
I didn't even see it really. I was looking for it. I was looking for it in the chat, like a comment or something like that.
Yeah, strange. I never knew all that stuff on YouTube either.
With YouTube, they brought back the feature when you're a moderator, you can go and look at people's channels by clicking the three dots and go to channel, which is a handy way of doing it just to moderators. But if they just did it in the chat to everyone, it just makes it easy way for everyone just to sub for sub with each other. It's in the wrong way. But it's best to have it so a moderator can check a channel, make sure it's a real person, or a troll, or a bot.
Now, what's a bot?
A bot is when you see someone random, when you see a random message with like 2 random words and a dot in the middle, that is a bot.
Okay.
When a random person comes in, just messages something random.
It's an actual person or someone.
No, it's a generated channel. That's a bot.
Okay.
It's a robot.
Like when we're having comments with them random link words that links you onto a rude knockoff midnight website or whatever the name is, without making it safe for kids, whatever your base of your fan base is. But
interesting stuff. Yeah.
Basically a scam version of it. They just take your details and then scam you.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think I gotta head to bed. It's been a long day, and start tomorrow.
Also, when you get those bots in your live stream, you don't want to click on them and open them up because they will wind up showing stuff you don't want to see.
They show crowd related stuff.
Oh, that's great.
So before I let you go, do you want to do your very first raid on someone?
Yeah, I like those raids. Those are awesome. Yeah, let's do a raid.
Dream on Wheels is live.
Oh, Dream on Wheels is on.
What
Yeah.
could be your rage word?
Hey?
I may
Word.
go find the link to the live.
Yeah, I can plug it in there, Kenny.
Yeah. And it will also give them more people in their chat as well. They
Yeah.
have 55 in there right now, but if they all come over from your channel,
I'll just pop over and say hi before I close it down completely. I'll pop over there.
You know, I think what Brandon was saying, what will your raid word be? Meaning, like, what's something we're gonna say when we get there?
Oh, I have no idea. Any
Like, for
ideas?
example, like, what's your raid word again?
most people use their channel name most of the time.
You could
Yeah, I
do
guess.
that.
I guess we could start with that until we figure out something better for the next live.
Yeah.
ParaLife TV sent me. Woohoo!
Raid.
Raid.
One second. Here's something. 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey Max, what are you doing? What do you get the dryer going for? Oh, okay. Okay. There's just clunking going on in the background. Clunk, clunk. My son put his book bag in the dryer.
Ah.
I don't know, he's had to wash out a stain. So
There you go.
so
Oh,
okay, so
use
would
your
you do the
pen
read?
stains.
I'm getting the
Nice to
link
see you
now.
too, Jason.
Raid 2. And then you always say the channel and
Thanks for coming, Pretty Disabled. Appreciate it. So one question there, Brandon, or to anybody that knows, can those bots subscribe to your channel?
No, they just
And
come
then
in the
YouTube
chat.
will
And
wipe
that's
them.
it.
Then YouTube wipes them out after. No, okay.
No, I mean, technically they could,
Chat,
since
say
it's
the word and clear off.
ParaLife TV Raid 2 Dream on Wheels.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thanks for having me up on your very first
Appreciate
live.
you guys all coming on and helping me out with this. Really
And
put me
great
at ease.
first live.
Thank you. I'll be doing it again. I'll try to give some more of a heads up and just kind of jump on, test things out a little bit.
Recently started doing streams on my new channel for streaming. Brandon Jackson Live is the new place for streams. Because of my main channel, Brandon Jackson, that's about vlogging my everyday life with autism. And I made it challenge to try every day to do a vlog. Some of the days when I have a skip days, mostly like lying. Most of the days all gone, like normally lying until lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realise, oh, it's almost coming night. Ugh, there's no point doing one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks everyone for coming on board. Let's go over. See,
No
what
problem.
was it? Dream on Wheels.
All right,
Yes,
good night,
we do.
everybody.
Good night.
Hit in broadcast.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks. Got it. See you, Brandon. See ya.
Bye.
See you,
Bye.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Bye.